Uganda continues to face, social and economic challenges that hinder growth among young people. In your own opinion, what do you think are the root causes of these challenges, and how best do you think the government of Uganda can step in to address, those challenges?
Yeah, it is the true, Charles. We continue to experience a number of challenges which are social and economical. And in my own wisdom, I want to strongly believe that not until we hunt out the causes of those challenges, like I have earlier on stated, then we shall not be able to manage the challenges. So we have seen, if we are still, shouting and demanding for employment for the majority of the youth in this country, then the challenges still stand. So if we are still having unemployment issues, these will still stand. If we are still fighting to have equal opportunities, in fact, I was telling people, why do you want to imagine that the District Service Commission should entirely be, surrounded and taken up by the aged people? What's wrong with having young blood come on board to serve? You get the point? So then, number three, if we still have issues to do with the corruption in general terms, then automatically even the resources that are meant to be for a particular group will not reach. We have seen these cases. It's not that Uganda, we are a very poor country. I've been in other countries. I have actually stepped out, to different countries in Africa. I've also gone to Europe. I've been in Germany. I've been in Switzerland and France. I've seen what other countries are doing. Well, we may not match up with those other European countries, for example, but what about the African countries that are rapidly growing? So our issue is rooted within the concept of unemployment. These social challenges and economic challenges will just surround around the opportunities. To what extent do we really have these opportunities balancing? We shall see the regional imbalances when it comes to the budgeting and whatnot. All this must be really addressed. And to me, I feel like we are still the solution. We are still the solution. One time I made a presentation. I was on one of the TVs and I said, you see, in my language and in my culture, for as long as you are still waiting for what you desire, what is available should be desirable. You get the point? For as long as you are looking up to what you desire, what is available should be desirable. So as we are pushing for the government to create for us jobs, for the government to do this and that, the government cannot give every Ugandan a job, for example. That is very impossible. And Ugandans should understand this. You don't need to cry to the President Museveni all the time that you want a job. How many jobs does he have, for example? But then you have gone to school and you have done a course, for example, in IT. Okay? Don't sit on that. It's a very big course. Step out like we are doing, my child's brother. Step out and be innovative. Start this channel. This is an amazing channel. It is going to help very many Ugandans. We are going to have the Madid really express the concerns of Ugandans. You are becoming part of the solution. Are you getting the point? You are becoming part of the solution because you are addressing the concerns of the community to where they should go. You get the point?
So what you're trying to say is many young people out there have the skills, but they have not come out
exactly
to make the idea come to light.
Exactly. Because Ugandans are very talented. In Bushenyi, we have very many youth and young people who are very talented. They are very energetic. We appreciate the fact that Uganda is really a unique country. We are very energetic people. Now, the whole issue and what I would actually table to all Ugandans is that now, look, as you are still waiting for what you desire, at the moment you did IT, step out, create this channel. You get the point? You did a course in agriculture, go for agribusiness. Just go and make sure, you see, some people who still have land, step out and do agriculture. Have something that you are really putting on board and keep monitoring and see if you put in 2 million, how much will you be able to pick out at the end of the harvest? You get a point? Then as the government is actually, to me, if I had an opportunity to sit around the table with the government I would definitely advise that let's now put much more of our money in skilling, in vocational. Let's vocationalize the curriculum. And to vocationalize the curriculum, it shouldn't start from A level, high, secondary, or let's start from another primary school. This child is studying about poetry in primary. Can they step out and they start up a small scale project for poetry? So that at least as this child is growing, by the time the child completes P7, is able to start up a small business. And what about by the time they complete senior 6? What about by the time they complete university? So I'm trying to say that Ugandans can also join the government to be part of the solutions. Whatever challenges we are undergoing and we are undertaking, and we have understood that they will not be solved the other day, let's be part of the solution. How? The course you have learned, don't go and stay on the street looking for the job. Create something related to the course that you have done. Let's be very innovative. I really thank the president of this country. I have seen very many times President Museveni saying, no, look, let's put money in innovation, in the Ministry of Science and Innovation. I am very happy, and I'm actually very positive that a minister like the minister, who is coming, Janad, we should be able to see something new on board. Let's see the money that is coming for the youth. When this money comes, the youth should not now turn to look at this money as the daily, food. Let them use this money to start small, welding, start and burn. I have very many friends who are doing courses, who are in the field of work that is completely different from the courses that they studied. And that's what Ugandans should do.
Be part of the solution. You're watching Madid Updates. Honorable Edwin is saying be part of the solution. Recently, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, made several appointments. To your own understanding and with the knowledge that you have, what impact will these appointments, contribute towards economic growth and development?
You see, my brother Charles, we really want to congratulate. By the way, I should have done that before. I wish to really stand and I congratulate His Excellency, the President of this country, for upon receiving another term of office from Ugandans. And I think when you look at the time President Museveni has been here and is now assuming office for another term, that alone explains that he has understood the art of Uganda, and he has served Ugandans to a certain level. Now, for the cabinet that was recently released, to me, my brother, I believe that every cabinet, refresh is an opportunity. And I need to put this one right. Every cabinet refresh should be an opportunity to Ugandans. So before we really stand to say, you see, this was not supposed, was not fit for this and that, leadership is about accountability. Let's give them an opportunity. These people are just new, they are coming on board, and I want to tell you that their performance will clearly, in fact, their capacity to serve Ugandans will be weighed through their performance. Their fast implementation, how fast will they be to implement? How fast will they be to focus on the quality, especially when it comes to local delivery of services to Ugandans? To me, I'm very, very optimistic, because you see, when you look at, for example, Honorable Minister Barugahara Baram is a man I have seen raise. He's a man who has gone into political atmosphere when he's a rich man. I know my sister, Honorable Minister Namere Justin. We are all very curious, and I believe these people are going to serve, because they are coming with a complete different narrative. They are saying, look, we used to see the ministers coming from those who fought in the bush, but now we are people from the civilians. We have been given the mandate to serve Uganda, and they are going indeed to do so. Honorable Minister Janad is the one in the Ministry of Science and Innovation. This is young blood. That's what we are talking about. The next time we should see Honorable Edwin Twino should also be given a certain ministry. We put them on test, because at the end of it all, we shall weigh through their performance. We shall see how best they have been able to implement the government programs. We shall see how, like, for example, my sister, Honorable Minister Justin Namere, she's telling you corruption must end. Corrupt officials should be packing. And even Minister Baram said the same. So we are very, very optimistic. And to me, I'm telling Ugandans that before you say this was either wrong or the right choice by His Excellency, the President of this country, let's give him time. Performance will tell it all.
That is so interesting. Honorable, you're one of the promising, politicians in the country and also an educator. How would you like young people to contribute towards the economic growth and development?
That one should be very direct. Let them get engaged in solutions. You see, we cannot lament forever. We cannot cry over forever. All we can do is step in and participate. Even when we are experiencing the mistrust, even when we are experiencing other challenges like, the communities where people still believe that the leader must be a very old person, let the young, I was actually very excited, my brother, that I participated because many people saw me as a young man. They expected me to really not to be having issues to take on board. Very many other people felt like, someone who has not made, accumulated a lot of wealth should not come to participate. I had to break all those narratives, and now it is very open. The space is open. Now, to you Ugandans who are watching us today, I'm telling you, step out and participate in political space. There is no any space that is designated for a certain particular age or people. I'm saying you are the leader, not for the future, not for tomorrow, but you are the leader today. Then for the job space and social challenges, let's now stand to be the solutions. To me, I would just say that all Ugandans, let's join the government. Let's join President Museveni in the fight for corruption. Let's join President Museveni in creating jobs. I don't need to really, to experience or get any serious lectures about starting what I started, about starting what I know better, about starting, you see, and very many Ugandans have been discouraged by people who have done things and they have not been successful. So to me, I'm telling you Ugandans that their experience is never your experience. Step out and do something different.
Finally, what a special message would you convey to the government of Uganda, especially to the President of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, in regards to the country's future and aspirations of citizens?
Thank you so much. And I think now that this message goes directly to His Excellency, I should really be very clear on this. Your Excellency, we still thank you for your visionary leadership. That's one. Number two, we thank you for you have fathered this country for over some good time. And we shall never ever take that one for granted because you are the father of our nation. And we believe you have done us the best to see light to keep this country growing. Now, Your Excellency, I would want to let you understand, and of course, like you have always known, that Ugandans are very hopeful. Ugandans are very, very energetic. Ugandans are very, very hardworking. I would therefore deliver my single prayer, Your Excellency, that we let Ugandans experience, the support, the capital support. And when I talk about the capital support, I need the government to invest so much in the small businesses and projects the Ugandans are starting up. We have very many Ugandans, Your Excellency, who are starting up very many small projects, and before they know, they fail on the way because they have not been really supported, especially in terms of capacity, financial capacity. Now, it's my single prayer that Your Excellency, you continue investing in Ugandans and you let them use the energy that they have, since they are very hardworking people, to keep moving. And my second prayer, Your Excellency, is that this time around, like you have done, we have seen it within your cabinet, continue to trust the young blood. Like I have said, we are not the young people to say that we are the leaders of tomorrow, to say that we are the leaders of the future, but we are also the young people, and we are here today, therefore we are the leaders of present. So Your Excellency, I still request that you accept and trust us with the different offices in this country, especially where the need comes. Let's let the young Ugandans be given an opportunity to serve this country in a different capacities across the country. I thank you.
Every young Ugandan should be given opportunity to serve the country. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, and do follow us on YouTube, TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for more information, you can send us WhatsApp on 0784-017-400. It has been Honorable Edwin Twinamugisha on Opening Doors with Madid. Till we meet again. Bye-bye.